when they logged into the account as a super admin. So they can see on the left hand side it's a completely modules. So on top, they can see on the right side, they can see the notifications, what are the notifications they're having, and is there any timesheet needs to be done. They can always start their timer when they log into the timesheets. And this timesheet is keep running on behind, and if they can do the timesheet based on the task, or they can do it overall from the login and the logout as well. And when they logged in as a super admin, they can set their team the role based. So they can go to the staffs, they can give the permissions, they can add a new staff. They can give the permissions. Is there any administrator or not a staff member? I can give the permissions, what all the modules needs to be enabled for this particular person and what needs to view, whether you can able to create or edit. I can give the role-based permissions to the employee or any contract. I can also employees. I can also do that, and I can put a note for that particular staff member. I can see the reports. I can see which project the particular member is working on that. One that is done, they can able to go to the dashboard. On the dashboard, you can able to view on the invoices overview, estimated overview, and proposal overview. And if I wanted to see any unpaid customer, I can directly click this link. It take me to the page where is unpaid customer invoices. So like that, similar to estimate overview and proposal overview as well. And if I wanted to make any to-do tasks for the day-to-day, like a notes, I can also use to-do tasks to add any task to be done finish. And you can able to see their day-to-day tasks, the project the person is working on, and is there any reminder if the person has a support module enabled, and if you wanted to view the recent ticket in his bin, they can also view that as well. And is there any announcement from the management, or if he wants to uh, do announcement to their team members, they can always do that in their last activities. So also they can able to see the calendar, what is their task, day-to-day tasks, they can able to see it on their calendars. And if the person has the option to send an invoice collecting a payment records, they can also see for this particular weeks and the last week as well report. And if there's any contract is expiring soon for their customers, they can also view it on their contracts. So this is on the dashboard. So on the left side, you can see the modules. So usually the lead modules will come to the sales module of it. So from lead module only, the usually the customers will convert into a customer, send an invoice, and create estimated proposal and payments and so on. So to create a lead, we need to create a multiple forms. To create the multiple forms, we have to go to the lead, web to the lead, so they can create multiple forms. So this is completely based on their requirement. They can also add those message what needs to be reflect on that when they're submitting, and whom this member leads to be notified to the specific member or any responsible person. They can also do that as well. So I've already created one form, so they can able to edit. And if I wanted to add any field, I can always add. And if I wanted to embed this code on my website or anything, they can also do that as well. If I wanted to use this as a direct link to send it to our customers or vendors or anyone, I can always share this as well. And if I wanted to share along with my logo, I can also do that. So once the lead form is created, then you'll be able to capture a leads from different source. So you can see the lead stated is new. and the source are from Google. So like that, you can create from a website, Facebook, Instagram, and so on. So once this is done, so usually our customer business will they will send a proposal before they converting into a customer. Sometimes they create a task before they converting into a customers. But when they converting invoice, then they need to convert into a customer. So when they're converting directly, they can add the details of the customer and set a password and create a customer portal and give the access to the customers. So I'll just show you one I already created. So for this particular customer, we already created details. So you can see this, their billing details and shipping address, all that. And also they can create multiple contacts and I can give the access, what all the modules they can able to view it on the portal as well. Their invoices, estimate, proposals, projects, all that I can give the credentials to the customer. If I wanted to stop giving access to the support module, I can always toggle off this module as well. So yeah, on top of that, we can also see the number of invoices generated from this particular customer and what is the outstanding invoices which is past due and how many invoice the customer has paid for. And if there is any proposal, you can able to see if the customer accept this proposal or not, or is still in the draft. I can just click this edit and I can directly send an email as well, or I can mark as send, open, receive, accepted as well. Or if I wanted to download as a PDF, I can also download and send it in the WhatsApp or Messenger. So I can see the template. I can add template, how the template needs to be there in the proposal. So this is on the proposal. So similar like that to estimated and invoices as well. So invoice where you can able to edit and you can directly send an email which customer be able to do the payment via Stripe or any bank. You can add the details, transaction ID, and so on. So once this is done on the customer, we able to a where we able to add multiple tasks for this particular customer, or if you wanted to create a new project, you can create a new project name and project uh, through a progress of tasks. You can create. If I wanted to create a progress like 50%, I can put on hold, on cancelled, or anything. I can also do that as well. If I wanted to add member for this particular task, I can always do that. Or if I want a multiple member for this particular task, also I can able to do that and create a deadline for this particular project. Is it billing on fixed rate or project or task based? I can also fix that as well. So create that. I can also send this to the email or I can just save this. So it will come in the project mode. So you can see from there, I can create a task to the specific member uh, who's in the field or maybe in-house team member to for this particular task. You can put as 2 hours. Uh, I can also mention is it a recurring business or weekly or custom date. I can also choose that as well.